Hello and welcome. Now in this video, we're going to go over ways that you can test Nano Banana Pro. And you do need to have a pro account in Gemini in order to do this. You want to go to AI mode. You want to ask Google search for official Google guides for Nano Banana Pro. And whether you use AI mode or regular Google search, you'll want to then search. Google is then going to give you access or links to the guide. The guide that you're going to want to take a look at was going to be the developer guide. You're going to see it here. It says from the dev community. We're going to click on Nano Banana Pro. Now, when you look at this guide, it's going to look like it's supposed to be for the AI Studio, but all of these rules that they're talking about here are going to give you ways that you can test and learn how to use Nano Banana Pro. For example, you're going to see three examples here: text rendering, infographics, and visual synthesis. And Google will give you ways that you can test all three of these prompts. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to test one of these prompts. And basically, what Google is suggesting is that one of the features of Nano Banana Pro is that you can render text very easily from dense information. So in this case, what you can do is you can upload a transcript to Nano Banana Pro or some dense document of information. I'm going to go and click on Create Image. And I'm just going to grab a document and ask for Nano Banana Pro to turn this into an image or infographic. So I've uploaded a transcript here where I put together, and what I'm going to ask for Nano Banana to do is to put together an infographic for me. I'm going to give it some specific parameters. Now, in order to test out the document, you can go and get the prompt that the document gives you. So let's say that I'm going to take this prompt. I'm just going to test it. I'm going to adapt it and test it. So I'm going to take this from the developer document and head back to Gemini. I'm going to put this into the dialog box, and I'm going to adapt then the prompt. Okay, so I've got the image selected. I'm in thinking mode. I'm in pro mode. So this is going to pick up Nano Banana Pro, and it's going to put together an infographic. I'm going to click submit. And what I should see is that Nano Banana Pro is loading. Now, if you just see Nano Banana loading, then you're going to want to make sure that you're in the right screen, or that you've indicated that you have selected the image or you're in thinking mode. You do want to have Nano Banana Pro specifically. Now, the first output, even though I'm in image mode, it didn't necessarily put me direct into an image. And so when I came down to the bottom, I did have to iterate with Gemini and say, well, I want an image infographic, not all of the JSON information. And then Nano Banana came back with the actual image. I'm going to click on it. And so what you can see is that Nano Banana Pro actually can produce an infographic based on your uploaded information in its actual image. So in our course, we went through all 10 of these scenarios inside of this Google Developer Doc. You can go through this document on your own and walk through different scenarios where you are adapting the prompts. And that's a good way to understand how Nano Banana works. If you want to teach this concept, you can use our course in order to teach any students or online audience. Check out the link in the description or in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Thanks and have a great day.